All right, welcome to World Fish Migration Day. I'm Andy Fisk and I'm here in Holyoke, Massachusetts on the banks of the Connecticut River. I'm part of the team at the Connecticut River Conservancy and we're helping to celebrate World Fish Migration Day. And I'm also here in my role as a member of a really unique four-state compact for the Connecticut River watershed that's states and federal agencies and the public that's designed to help bring back the shad populations. And I'm here with Ken Sprankle, the Connecticut River Coordinator with U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, because we're going to go out and electrofish. So Ken, what are we going to do tonight?
Well, we're doing something that's done up and down the East Coast. It's a monitoring program to assess juvenile production. And so the state of Connecticut has been monitoring juvenile shad production since the 1970s downstream of Holyoke Dam. In 2017, my office and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, through the Connecticut River Salmon Commission, determined we really needed to expand that monitoring program. So what we're looking to do is assess abundance, growth rates, and look at changes over space and time. And so this is done up and down the East Coast. It's part of the data that's used to help manage and restore American shad populations. And so we started this work in 2017. My office generally covers up to the historic extent, the range of shad, which is Bellows Falls. And the state of Massachusetts covers from Holyoke Dam to Turner's Falls, and as I mentioned, Connecticut does work downstream of Holyoke Dam through Connecticut. And those data are used, we've got reports, and it ultimately feeds into a much broader program, the Atlantic States Marine Fisheries Commission. Because this species migrates in the ocean, it's managed cooperatively by the states from Florida to Maine, and includes the federal agencies like the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service.
So what's going on with the shad population here in the Connecticut River? My impression is there could be a whole lot more fish in the river. So how does this relate to bringing more fish back to the Connecticut River?
So as Andy knows, in his position with the Connecticut River Atlantic Salmon Commission, we have an American shad management plan that we developed in 2017, an updated plan. And what we're looking to do is, as a minimum target, get 1.7 million fish back to the river mouth every year. And based upon available habitat, as we've determined through our assessments, upstream of Holyoke, we want to pass an average of over 600,000 shad at Holyoke. The long-term average of shad passage annually at the Holyoke Fish Lift since 1976 is about 310,000 shad. And we've been averaging that in recent years, so we've kind of been holding steady.
Yeah, so we want to see a whole lot more shad past Holyoke where we are today. So what are we going to be doing on this boat tonight?
So this is a specialized piece of equipment. It uses pulse direct current. We're going to put anode umbrella rigs, we call them, which you'll see. They swing around front and it puts pulse DC into the water and will temporarily stun fish. And unlike net gear, we can actively go out and cover habitat, and we are able to better design our studies because we have mobility with this particular gear, sampling gear.
This information is going to help us do what?
It's going to help us with management and restoration because we're looking to get more fish to the upper basin and increase resilience from the population. Right now, fish passage is impeded about halfway up in the basin, and we're going to, through the FERC regulatory process, improve passage rates. And the data we're gathering is showing that, in fact, we're getting lots of good juvenile production in those upper reaches, but the numbers are very, very low. And the population that's restricted downstream of that particular area, there's density-dependent effects because there are too many fish. So we want to get these fish spread out throughout their historic range, and that helps with the population.
That's great. So the baby fish are going to give us information so we can get more shad in the Connecticut River. Thanks for caring about fish and coming out for World Fish Migration Day.